What's up, guys? ACCardShark back again, back with another convention video. Today I just pulled up here. We are at a video game convention. Literally, it's called AVGC, a video game convention in Parsippany, New Jersey. This is the first annual, hopefully annual. We don't know if they're going to keep doing it, but hopefully it's the first annual convention here in North Jersey. It's about an hour from my house, so I just took the drive in. Gonna head in. There's gonna be vendors, consoles on free play, everything from like Jaguar to Neo Geo to Super Nintendo, all of them. They're gonna have an arcade set up by a good friend of mine, Richie Knuckles, who has an arcade in Flemington, New Jersey. Billy Mitchell is going to be here. Pete Dorr is going to be here. The Sprite Lovers are going to be here. And you know, so I plan on meeting up with all of them. Hopefully I'll get footage. If not, you know, I'll tell you about it afterwards when we get back to the game room. So I'm gonna go game hunting, see what I can find. There's gonna be vendors galore, so I'm gonna look to see what I can find as far as either collectibles or games or anything else. Hopefully get some NES games. That's what ultimately what I'm searching for. And you know, just look to have a good time. So I'm gonna cut to the footage of the convention, and then we'll head back to the game room, and I'll show you exactly what it is I picked up.
That the first level you made is a pack because everyone's using it. All I have to do is make the maintenance.
fasten your seatbelts. It shouldn't be long.
Does the phrase key personnel include Miss Liberty Cox? To the Arctic. Yes, and all one needs to begin is $20. Right away, Michael.
Guys, back from a video game con in Parsippany, New Jersey. As you can see, I sort of have a different shirt on and stuff. This is recorded on a different day. I ended up having to leave the con around 4 o'clock and then head straight back to Pennsylvania for work. Literally got home, said hi to Mindy and to ACCardShark, and then got dressed and then went right straight to work. So back in the game room here, just to kind of wrap up a little bit. I had an absolutely amazing time. It was just a lot of fun. Met up with everyone who I was looking to meet up with. I did meet up with Pete Dorr, as you saw in the footage. I kind of did show you that he was on the floor. But just, you know, I just wanted to sit and have a conversation with him rather than, you know, film for the channel. So had a really, really nice conversation with Pete, talking about YouTube and how it was back in the day, and how that he remembered me watching his videos from back in like 2008, 2009, and when I first started my channel. It was just a really good conversation. We talked about podcasting, talked about our channels, kind of the reason why we still do it. It's not for the financial gain or anything like that. It's for the community and how we just enjoy doing it. It's a good hobby. So just a really, really awesome conversation with Pete. I did give him a custom drawing. I've started doing. If you guys have paid attention to my Facebook, you can look up my Facebook. I'll put the information below. I've started doing 8-bit pixel art drawings, hand drawings. And I made 2 for this convention. I made one for Pete of Sonic the Hedgehog because I know he's a huge Sonic fan. And first time I ever met him, I'd like to actually just, you know, give him something for his game room that maybe he didn't have because he has so many Sonic things. And then the other one I made for another pair of YouTubers I met up with, and that is the Sprite Lovers. As you guys know, they are pretty much my new favorite channel on YouTube. I absolutely love following them and their adventures and their game hunts. And become friends with them over the course of time, and just really awesome couple, really nice guys. And I made them a custom artwork of what do you call it, pixel art of Ash and Pikachu from Pokemon with a Pokeball, and then on top of that was Zelda, I'm sorry, not Zelda, Link, and one of the little enemy guys. I forget the name of the enemy, but the little dude with the snout. And framed them both for both of their game rooms, just because, just to, you know, just as a thank you to both of them. I mean, Pete was one of my inspirations getting into videos and everything else, and just it was a thank you for him, as well as what he's done for the community on YouTube. And then, you know, for the Sprite Lovers, for Nate and Megan, just thank you for, you know, being this new channel. Even though there's a wave and ocean full of channels out there now, they're still bringing it, and they're still bringing it with their original content, and you know, just having a good time doing it. And that's what it's all about, and that's why I think I enjoy watching their videos so much. So I did not film with them, unfortunately. That was a major fail. Met up with the Sprite Lovers and was just so stoked to finally find them because I couldn't find them all day. Gave them their present, talked about what we picked up, everything else. We filmed for their channel, so I'll have a guest spot on their video, and totally forgot to bust mine out because I had to leave for work. So I'll put a link below, and I will link up to the Sprite Lovers channel, to their video once it's posted. If you don't see a link below right now as you're watching this, it just means they haven't posted their video yet. Once they do, I will link it up. And you can kind of see our little exclusive interview, so to speak, from a video game con over in Parsippany. So just a really awesome time. So as you guys saw, hopefully from the footage, Richie Knuckles was there, Billy Mitchell was there. Spent a good hour with Richie Knuckles, just hanging out. And it's just, again, it's about the community, it's about the friendships. And I met him through the original Kong Off, which you guys can see those videos on my channel back from like 4 years ago. Met him because of the Kong Off, and just become really good friends. He comes and plays cards at the casino I work at. You know, we hang out. You know, it was just a good time, and we looked around and everything else. And he was like, oh man, and we were looking through the vendors, and he said, I've really been looking for a power adapter for my NES. I found my NES in my attic, my basement, wherever he found it. And he's like, I don't have a power adapter. I've got the TV hookup. I've got a controller. Everything's good. And I said, Richie, I said, come on, let's go out to my car. And I loaded my car, as you can see right here. I loaded my car with stuff to bring just in case we could trade with anybody, trade, sell, whatever, you know. And I was pretty unsuccessful for the most part about, you know, unloading some stuff. But I took Richie out to the car, and I dug through a box and I picked up an NES Power Brick, an original, like Nintendo brand one. And I said, is this what you're looking for? He's like, oh my God, how much do you want? I said, just take it. It's yours. You know, like, I'm not having any success with unloading any accessories or games or anything. I'd be more than happy to help you out and, you know, help you get your NES working and get you back playing your NES again. Because, I mean, you guys know that the NES is my love of gaming, and you know, to get anybody back into that system again, I will do whatever I have to do. So I said, Richie, it's yours, take it. I said, while you're in there, I said, he goes, do you have any games? I said, yeah. I said, flip through. I said, try to find some games, you know, and just take whatever you want. So he flipped through. He took Duck Hunt, Hogan's Alley, Renegade, which was by my recommendation because I absolutely love Renegade. The first beat 'em up I ever played on the NES. And I forget a couple others. He took about 5 games or so. And I said, hey, you're taking 2 shooters. I said, Duck Hunt and Hogan's Alley. I said, do you have a light gun? He said, no. I said, here, pull one out of the box. He gave it to him. So I just sent him off with a package full of NES stuff to get him and his daughter Faith. I mean, I absolutely adore her too. She's awesome. You probably saw her in the video as well. I haven't quite edited it all down yet, but you know, I pretty sure I got some footage of Faith as well. She was making her little perler bead sprites and everything and selling them at Richie's booth and stuff, which I thought was awesome. And so yeah, I was like, yeah, just take this stuff home, have fun, play with Faith. I mean, have fun with these games. So he was just so appreciative, and that's what makes you feel good. So anyway, we went back into the booth, and this is where, long-winded, I know, about 7-minute stories, but back into the final pickups from the video game con. We went back over to Richie's booth, looking for Billy Mitchell, because actually, here, I'll pop up a screenshot here. Joey from Nazareth Exchange, again, another good friend of mine that we've become friends over doing business, but became friends because of it. This picture up here is a picture that Joey took a screenshot of. Richie hooked me and Joey up, and we FaceTimed Joey back at the store because he couldn't make the convention. So Billy Mitchell and Richie FaceTimed him live and everything else. So he took a screenshot of that. So there's the picture of that right there. I thought that was pretty neat as well. So anyway, so we get back and we FaceTime with Joey. That was awesome. Richie says to me, you know, seriously, how much do you want for the Nintendo stuff, the games and stuff? I said, I honestly, I don't want anything for them. Just take them and have fun with them. He said, can I at least trade you something? And I said, all right. I said, you know, what do you have? You know, I'll do a trade. I'm not looking to make any like financial gain off of Richie or anything. He said, do you collect the Kong off marquees? And I said, yeah. I said, I have the first two. I said, but I didn't. I fell off the map a little bit with 3 and 4. So he goes, all right. He goes, I'll tell you what. He goes, you gave me like 5 NES games, a power brick, and a zapper. Will this do? And he gave me this. Absolutely, dude. I mean, like, that's way more than I expected from him. I didn't want anything in return at all. But he hooked me up with a Kong off 4 arcade marquee, signed by Billy Mitchell, which is awesome. But if you guys remember, and on the room tour you'll see him, the Kong off 1 I have hanging like right above the TV, with signatures from, I believe it was Billy Mitchell, Hank Chen, and Steve Wiebe, I want to say, all signed it. I ordered a Kong off 2 off the internet because it was in Colorado and I couldn't make it. And that was signed by everybody, including Richie and everyone else. 3 I just completely missed out on for some reason, and then here's 4 right here. So I'm trying to get all the Kong off marquees if I can. But that's just really awesome trade. So I got a straight trade. Like I said, about 5 NES games, a zapper, and a power brick for a Kong off 4 marquee. These things were selling for a good $50 or so, I believe. And I'm just thrilled to have this for my game room. So that was the first awesome pickup. In the same respect, I was telling him how I wanted to get a copy of the King of Arcades DVD for Joey. And, you know, just for whatever reason, I had already made my pickups financially. I just really couldn't swing, I guess, picking up a copy for him. So Richie basically said, here, take it. Along with the marquee, I mean, that was the trade for the NES stuff, and it was just an awesome gesture. So I did finally get a King of Arcades DVD copy for Joey at Nazareth Exchange. There's the DVD in there, and everything is good. It is signed by Billy Mitchell up here, Richie Knuckles here, and Joel West was there. So they were all there. They signed it for him. Just really awesome. So he does not know this is coming. By the time this video posts, he'll have it in his hands, but he did not know this is coming, so this will be a surprise for him. So really awesome, guys. If you have a chance, if you're in the New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York area, and you can get to Flemington, New Jersey, please check out Richie Knuckles Arcade. It's $10. All you can play, everything's set to free play. So you pay $10 to come in the door. There's no time limit. It's not per hour. You pay $10, you come in, you basically, as he says, you party. You listen to music, you play arcade games, you just have a good time and play the games and have fun. And that's just what it's all about, guys. So I can't recommend Richie Knuckles Arcade enough. Really awesome guy, awesome friend, and just an awesome arcade. So getting on to the actual pickups, story time's over. I did pick up some NES titles. I got rid of 5 and I took home 5. So 5 doubles out of my collection to Richie, and 5 new ones coming in. Collection is now up to 725 NES games, 725. So we're going to go from the least rare to the most rare. Now, I'm not saying they're rare games, but I'm just going based on their rarity scale. First one I picked up, American Video Entertainment, those weird unlicensed games for the NES. One of the few I have left to actually get from American Video. This is a 6 out of 12 on the rarity scale, so about halfway. That game is called Pyramid. Hold on, gotta hold it up to the camera the right way. Pyramid. Don't even know what it's about, honestly. It's a little bit banged up on the label, but not too bad. The cartridge is looking pretty clean. So I did pick that one up. I don't remember what I paid, honestly, for all these since I have no receipts. But Pyramid for the NES, like I said, American Video Entertainment, those unlicensed titles. I may only have a few left, actually, for those. The next one up is a 7 out of 12 on the rarity scale. Now, this is all going by the NES Collector app on the iPhone. I was supposed to get one of these from Game Gallery, and they had gotten it in. I went in that morning to get it, and it somehow was not on the shelf. I don't know why it didn't make it to the shelf, but I ended up picking it up here at AVGC, and that is a black Tengen cartridge called Fantasy Zone. I have never played this game in my life. I've never had it, never had a friend who had it, so this will be a new experience for me. I hear it's a pretty decent game, so 7 out of 12 on the rarity scale. Now, just a side note, I don't remember what I paid individually for any of these. All I know is that I looked up the values online on my NES Collector app, and I did not pay. I actually didn't even pay what they are going for, let alone above what they're going for. So I did get all of these for under what they're worth. So Fantasy Zone, it's like a $15 game. I want to say maybe I paid 10, something like that. The next one up came with a black sleeve, and it is an 8 out of 12 on the rarity scale. Just an absolute game I've been looking for a while, and not that it's really that rare, it's just I've never come across it. But that game is The Bard's Tale. So there's your spine right there, The Bard's Tale. A little bit of separation, it looks like. Nah, not too bad. But The Bard's Tale for the NES, just again, a game I've never played, so I don't know how good it is. I don't know anything about it, so just a new game to bust out. The next one up, purple Capcom label from the same seller, so it did come with a black sleeve as well. This one is also an 8 out of 12. Actually really anxious to try this, being it's Capcom. They were one of the best developers and best game developers back in the day. But that is Destiny of an Emperor. There's a little bit of a closer view there. There's your spine right there, Destiny of an Emperor. For the NES, like I said, black sleeve. Got those both from the same seller, Bard's Tale and Destiny of an Emperor. And then the last one, the gem that I found, does have some marker. Mr. Clean's going to have to do its job, and a sticker on the back, which looks like an old GameStop or Babbage's or one of those stores. But this is a late release in the NES lifespan. This one is a 9 out of 12 on the rarity scale. I have never come across this game. The only reason I picked it up, the label, the spine has a little nick in it. The only reason I picked it up is because I've never come across this game. And it's always just been something that's interested me and I've wanted. Number one, because I need it for the complete collection, but also just a game to play. That is the Addams Family Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. Like I said, you got some Sharpie down here. Looks like a rental or some kind of marking. That will come off with some magic eraser. But there's the label in pretty pristine shape. And like I said, the spine does have that little gouge right there. Nothing crazy. But Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt was like the gem pickup for me for this weekend, just because of the fact that it is hard to come by. It's hard to find, and when you do find it, most people overprice it. And this one was below what the value was based on NES Collector's app. So, oh, in the back there's that sticker. If you guys remember those old stickers on the NES games from like GameStop and Babbage's and EB and all that. So, just a throwback. I may actually just leave it there because it's a blast from the past. But Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt, absolutely awesome. So, like I said, I did pick up 5 titles for the NES over this convention. They had some games I wanted. Harvest Moon, Super Nintendo, $200 price tag. I'm not spending that. They had Little Samson Complete in Box, $1,300. Not paying that. It's just, I know they're worth it. I know that's the going price. I just can't see spending that kind of money on one game when, I can go out and spend, less than half and get 5 games for my collection. So, like I said, guys, I know this is long-winded. I know this is a long video. Thank you for sticking with me. Check out the Sprite Lovers. They're linked down below. Check out, you guys already know about Pete Dory. I don't even have to tell you about that. Check out Richie Knuckles Arcade in Flemington, New Jersey. Guys, just an absolutely awesome time at a Video Game Con 2015. This is the first annual one. I hope they do it again. I heard it was very successful, so let's hope that they get through it, all the planning and stuff and get another one together. That's going to wrap it up, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Till next time, ACCardShark. Take care.